All right, now to Donald Trump, who is weighing in on the reinstatement of a near total abortion ban in Arizona dating back to the Civil War era. The former president visiting Atlanta today, and just moments after landing, telling reporters the Arizona Supreme Court went too far. Take a listen.
Did Arizona go too far?
Yeah, they did, and that'll be straightened out. And as you know, it's all about states' rights. That'll be straightened out. And I'm sure that the governor and everybody else are going to bring it back into reason, and that will be taken care of, I think, very quickly.
Well, this coming just 2 days after the presumptive GOP nominee issued his stance on abortion, saying that it should be up to the states to decide. The Biden campaign has slammed the Arizona ruling, blaming it on Trump for his appointment of conservative Supreme Court justices who ultimately helped overturn Roe versus Wade. So joining me for more on this is our Deputy Political Director, Avery Harper, along with ABC's Jay O'Brien, who is live in our D.C. bureau. So thank you both for being here with us. And Avery, look, abortion already a top election issue before this Arizona ruling. So Avery, we know that Trump has previously taken credit for the overturning of Roe versus Wade, and he defended it again today.
Right. I thought his answer today to these questions about what is happening in Arizona so interesting. Today, saying that he believes that the state of Arizona, that that Supreme Court ruling, that it went too far, while at the same time, defending and praising the Supreme Court nominees that ultimately overturned Roe. Those are folks who gave way to what is happening in the state of Arizona. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens there. Look, Arizona is a state where we could see an abortion-related ballot initiative on the Arizona ballots. It's a battleground state. This could have voters who are turning out for pro-abortion efforts for Democrats turn out in force.
Certainly, it could drive voters to the polls for that one single issue, and then you have to wonder how they will vote down ballot. Also noting here that Republicans in Arizona have blocked efforts right now to move forward on a bill to repeal this 1864 ban. And we know that in Arizona, Jay, there were Republicans and Democrats alike that were trying to repeal this. But I'm curious, what are you hearing from lawmakers on the Hill?
It's interesting from what we're not hearing from lawmakers on the Hill, Candace. So really the consistent thorn in the president's side with this, former President Trump's side, is Lindsey Graham, who came out and said that he thinks that there should be a national abortion ban. And so the question then facing Donald Trump was, what would he do? He said it should be a state's issue. That's the line he repeated again today as it relates to Arizona. So all of that confronted us with the question of, what do these Republicans on Capitol Hill think, particularly those like House Speaker Mike Johnson, who's deeply religious, deeply conservative, and deeply anti-abortion. So I asked Johnson directly today, are he and Trump aligned on the issue of abortion as it relates to this Arizona law, as it relates to should there be a national abortion ban? And he dodged the question. He looked right at me and kept walking, didn't take that question, took a different kind of question when it was asked. So he's dodging that question. And the question now facing Mike Johnson and others is, do they come out for any kind of national abortion legislation, or do they fall behind President Trump in this nature and make the political calculus that he says he's making, which is that this is an issue that could lose Republicans' votes if they went too far in one direction?
Right, and it could lose them their chance at the White House.